Everybody, I'm Vanessa. I'm excited to be here today and talk about twin needles. They are one of my favorite things to use. So I hope that we learn some things along the way today. If you have any questions as we go, please put them in the chat and we'll get to them and answer all of those questions for you. So let's get started. First of all, what is a twin needle? And can I use it on my machine? So a twin needle is really just two needles on one shaft. So that top part is what goes into your machine. And then it has the two needles on it. And they're all basically just like that. You will notice a flat back on one side of that shaft and a more curved on the other. So just like your regular needles, they're going to go in with that flat side to the back. Now, one of the things with twin needles is they come in a lot of different brands as well as sizes. And the sizing is really important. Your Singer machines are pretty universal, so they'll use most any brand you can find. We do have Singer twin needles as well. But as you can see here, they look a little different from each other. So if I start over here, this one is what we call a 1.6. And that 1.6 is the spacing that is between the two needles. So as I go up on my sheet, and let me zoom that in just a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. You can see the difference in the width of that stitching. So that is the number that you're going to see. And I'll just show you a package here real quick so that you can see. Let me get that so that it focuses. On here, you can see it says 2.0/80. So the 2.0 is referencing the distance between the two needles. And then the size of those needles is a size 80. So they also come in size 90s. They come in stretch needles or ballpoint needles. So there's a wide variety of them. And again, I have laid out here all the way up to a 6.0 width. So that is this one right here. And so you can see how wide apart those are compared to the 1.6. So that's going to make a big difference in the look of your stitch. And you can see here in the various widths of the stitching. Now, the next question is usually, can I use them on my machine? So there's really only two things that you need to check on your machine. And I believe almost all of your Singer machines are going to take a twin needle. Your machine needs to do more than just a straight stitch. If you have a sewing machine that is straight stitch only, then it's not going to be able to use a twin needle because you need that width. Usually a straight stitch only machine is going to have a single hole in the stitch plate. So obviously that's not going to work. So you do have to be able to do a zigzag stitch or decorative stitches, things like that on your machine. The second thing that you're going to need is two spool pins. So I am on the Singer Heavy Duty 6700C today because that's the machine I have at home. But again, as long as your machine does more than a straight stitch, you should be able to use twin needles. Now in my machine, I'm just going to take that spool of thread off there a minute. An auxiliary spool pin came in my accessories, and there's a little hole on the top of the machine that you just pop that into. And that gives me that secondary threading ability. So I have my regular spool here, and then I have another spool of thread on that auxiliary pin. So you do need to have either two spindles or the auxiliary one that comes in your accessory kit. So I think most of your machines will have that as well. So those are really the only two things that you need to have to be able to use twin needles. The other thing that you're going to need to think about is that you do need two spools of thread. So typically, it depends on what you're doing. You might be using the same color of both threads, or you might be using two different colors. I'll show you some examples in a little while where I use two different colors of thread. Now, if you don't have two spools of the same color thread, a little workaround is to take your thread and then wind some on an extra bobbin and just put that bobbin on your auxiliary spool pin. That way you don't have to run out to the store and buy another spool of thread if you don't want to. So sometimes that's what I will do, is use one spool of thread, but then wind a bobbin with some thread and just use that on my other spool pin. Okay. Now, the second question we get, and I'm going to go back to the machine here, is how do I thread for twin needles? And the threading is exactly the same as you normally thread your machine. There is no difference. Both threads are going to follow the same path. So if you know how to thread your machine, you know how to thread for twin needles. You're going to put one thread in one needle and the other thread in the other needle. Now, the one caveat is that you cannot use a needle threader. So my 6700C does have a automatic needle threader on it. That is not going to work with twin needles. So you do have to thread it the old-fashioned way. Sorry about that. Now, the next question, do we have any questions so far, Sonny?
We don't. We're just getting people with handouts, and we also are, that people are already asking about your machine, Vanessa. So we're just getting ourselves going.
All right.
Vanessa, I have a question.
Yes.
What if I don't have that extra spool holder? Can I use a freestanding spool holder like that you can get at the craft store? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Bethany, that's a great question. And yes, you could. So if you have one of those freestanding spool stands, that will work as well. But you need something to get that spool of thread up into your needle path without putting too much tension on it. You don't want it to drag. So now that we've established that you can use them and what they look like and how to thread, what do you do with them? Probably one of the most, we're going to go over a couple, I would say, utility type things that you can do with twin needles. So one is really hemming. And this is the perfect way to hem on knit fabric because you don't lose the stretch. So you can see I can still stretch this and there's no popping of stitches. And this is what it looks like on the front side. It just looks like 2 rows of stitching. And the beauty of it is your 2 rows are always going to stay equidistant to each other, right? It's not like you have to try to sew a row of straight stitching and then come back and figure out the spacing and sew another row and try to keep them exact. The beauty of the twin needle is it just keeps it exact for you. On the back side, it's kind of like a little bit of a zigzag type thing, or looks a little bit like what you might see on a serger stitch on the back side. So let's take a look at that in action. So I have a piece of that knit fabric. And I'm just going to, and I'm using the standard foot. I have my machine set to a standard straight stitch, so I haven't made any adjustments to anything. I'm going to pull that around so that you can see And we'll zoom in a little bit so that you can see that stitching. So it really does do a beautiful job. Now, aside from the stretch fabric, I also like to use it on denim. Now, what size you use kind of depends on the look that you want. So on denim, I would probably go a little bit wider. And this is the same hem that you see on most of your jeans. A lot of you might notice that double row of stitching down like what we call the flat felled seam on a pair of jeans. Again, that's all done with the twin needle. So you're doing both of those rows all at the same time. Another thing that you can do with the twin needles is top stitching. So
Vanessa,
yes.
real quick, before you go, here's a really good question. Just asking about what does it look like on the back? Because how does the bobbin actually look and connect with both needles at one time?
So on the back, you can see it looks almost like a zigzag stitch. That bobbin thread is catching both of those needle threads. Another really popular use for it is top stitching. If you're making garments or things like that, where you do top stitching, it is always very tricky to do it as 2 rows of stitching and have everything stay equidistant from each other and look really professional. A lot of your shirts have a lot of top stitching on them. This particular one is fairly wide, and I can just lay these 2 needles on there. I don't know that you can see that real clear, but this is a 6.0 width twin needle. So they used a pretty wide one to do that top stitching. We were talking a little bit earlier. The twin needles come up to a size 8 width. However, that is not going to work on your machine unless you have like a 9mm stitch width, which most of our Singer machines are a 7mm or less stitch width. So you want to know how wide your stitches can be, because you don't want to choose a needle that's going to be wider than you can do. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to hit the side of your foot, and then it's going to break your needle. A couple other tips when you're doing just regular straight stitching with your twin needle. You might want to decrease your thread tension a little bit. If you feel like it's puckering or kind of drawing up, then you might decrease your tension a little bit, because that bobbin thread is trying to work between both of those needle threads. So just test it on the fabric that you're going to be doing it on. And you may need to make a couple tension adjustments. So don't worry about that. That's perfectly normal. Any other questions so far? All right. I'm going to show you another thing that we can do with twin needles. And that is called Pintucks. So for Pintucks, you do need a Pintuck foot. So Singer has a Pintuck foot. If Michaels doesn't have it, you can get it on singer.com. And what I want to show you, let me show you some Pintucks first so that you know what I'm talking about. I lost my little samples. There they are. Get too much stuff laying out here and I can't find anything. All right, so this is Pintucks, which we typically think of as an heirloom type technique. Heirloom is probably not quite as popular today as it might have been a while ago. However, if you live in the South, where heirloom is still pretty big, You might have tried to do Pintucks before on a child's christening gown or something like that. So what a Pintuck does, and you do have to use a twin needle, is it's pulling up and making a tuck in the fabric. Can you see that texture there? All of those pin tucks have pulled up to make the fabric almost have like a ridged effect there. So on your pin tuck foot, it's got little grooves on the bottom of the foot. See all those grooves in there? So those grooves kind of have a dual purpose. One is it's pulling the fabric up into that groove a little bit to form that pin tuck. But the other thing those grooves do is they allow you to control the spacing between your pin tucks. So let me show you. On this one, my pin tucks are spaced pretty close together. And I'll stitch one on the machine for you in a minute. But once you stitch the first one, then what you do when you go to the next one is you line up the tuck that you already did into one of those grooves. And because it will go right into that groove on the back side of the foot, it helps you do a nice straight line without having to like draw a whole bunch of lines on your fabric. Because by slipping that into that groove, it's going to keep you nice and straight. But also because there's, I think, like 9 grooves on the back of that foot, it gives you the ability to make different spacings. So here, if we look at this one, you're going to see that I did 2 kind of closer together, and then I left a space in there and then did a couple more. So all I did was position these close to each other and then use the edge of my foot up against that one when I made the next one, so that it left some space in there. And you could do something fun with those spaces. You could leave it just like this to give you, you know, a different look, but you could also run a decorative stitch down there. You can see on this one, I created more of like a pattern. So I have 3 pin tucks close together, a space, and then 1 pin tuck, a space, and then 3 pin tucks again. So creating my own fabric really and pattern with the spacing of those pin tucks. And then you can get really wild and you can go in opposite directions. So that's going to give you a whole nother look. So let me show you what that looks like on the machine. I'm going to pop this foot off and put that pin tuck foot on. Oh, of course I am. Come on. There we go. All right. I like to keep my thread tails towards the back. So I kind of pull everything back there to the back. And now I've already done 1 pin tuck on my fabric, and I know it's the light glares and it's a little bit hard to see. I don't know if I get in any closer, if that's going to help. And I am just going to place the pin tuck that I already did in the groove of the foot. And that's really all there is to it. That's how simple it is to do the pin tucks. And you can see I've got 3 or 4 going in a row there. And just by lining them up into different spaces, that's how you create your spacing. Now, I wanted a more modern take on pin tucks because I mean, you see them a lot on blouses and tops at the store. They're pretty easy to find. Just adds that little detail, so you can always add Pintucks to a ready-made shirt. And sometimes if you take enough of those Pintucks, it can actually, take your top in a little bit. This is a little bit of a fun way to do it. So I took some fabric and made a sunflower. And each one of my petals is a little bit different. So this one, my Pintucks are pretty close together. Over here, you can see I did the different spacing of my Pintuck. And then let's get wild and crazy. Who says we have to just use a straight stitch? Can you see on that one that I used a stitch that has a little bit of a wave to it? Here's another one. This was like a zigzag stitch. Can you see that in there? And then of course the center, I did the cross hatching. And then I did Pintucks for the leaves as well. And those are all just appliqued on there. And I'm going to show you how I turned those just really quick. So to make my petals and leaves, I started by just drawing a template. So I just used a piece of cardboard that I had and I made my shape. Then I'm using a piece of interfacing that is fusible on one side. So you can find this on a bolt and buy it by the yard where it's fusible on one side, or you can buy this in a smaller roll, usually more like for embroideries and things like that. So I just copied the shape, outlined the shape of my template onto my square. And then I'm going to pin them right sides together. So by right side, I mean the shiny side. So it does not going to show on camera, but one side of this stabilizer is a little bit shiny. And that's the side that's fusible. So I'm actually going to put that fusible side to my Pintuck side. And I'm just going to pin that on there right in the middle. And then I'm going to sew that right on the line. So what I did is I stitched right on the line all the way around. I did not leave an opening. And then I trimmed it fairly close to the stitching. I'm probably about 1/8 of an inch away from my stitching. This is the best way to do applique shapes, guys. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pull that interfacing away. I'm going to take a clip in it with my scissors, and I'm just going to make that opening a little bit bigger. And now I'm simply going to turn that right sides out. And you may need to work it a little bit with a stylus or chopstick, whatever you've got handy. I actually have a nice metal chopstick that I like to use. Once you turn it out, now your edges are all turned under, nice and neat. So you've got a finished edge there. And when you lay that on your fabric, you can place it in where you want it positioned and then just fuse it down, because when we turned it right side out, now my fusible is on the outside. So when I lay that on my fabric, it's really super easy to fuse it. Then it's all stationary. And I just went back and used like a blanket stitch, or you can use a zigzag stitch. You could use a straight stitch, whatever you wanted, and just went right around the edge of these to stitch them all down. Isn't that fun?
I love this, Vanessa. I was just putting it in the chat that this is such a fun way to elevate your applique and make it just pop right off your project. This is super cute.
Well, and you don't always want raw edge applique. You know, if you're putting it on a garment that you're going to wash a lot, you don't always want that raw edge applique. And I don't know, for me, turning under all of those edges and hand stitching it down, that's a dirty word. We're going to do it on the sewing machine so it's fast and efficient. So I want those edges turned under nicely. And to me, that's the quick and easy way to do it. But now I want to show you another way to use twin needles. To me, this is really my favorite way, and that is with decorative stitches. So if you have a machine that does any decorative stitches, and you know what, quite frankly, even if it doesn't have a lot of decorative stitches, if it has some of the even utility stitches, if we look here, you can see this is what a straight stitch looks all by itself. But if we do it with a twin needle, look at the difference. This is your zigzag stitch. Almost every machine out there has a zigzag stitch. And look how fun that is when you do it with a twin needle. Looks totally different, doesn't it? I mean, this is just really fun. Here's your blind hem. Again, a very utility stitch, right? Some of you may never use that stitch because maybe you're not doing any garments, you're not hemming that way. So you might not be using that blind hem stitch. But look how cool it looks when we do it with a twin needle. It has a completely different look. Here is a couple decorative stitches. And you can see how different they look when we do it with one needle versus when we do it with the twin needles. So you can make your thread colors the same. You can make your thread colors different. But doesn't that look really cool? And even something like this, look at the effect you get when you use a twin needle.
Vanessa, did you use a special type of thread for this, or did you use a regular sewing thread, or what
That's
kind of
where
thread
you
did
can get
use?
really fun is with the threads. So you could certainly do this with regular sewing thread. These particular ones I did with a rayon thread. It's a shinier thread typically used for embroidery. But I like to do any of my decorative stitches. I like to do with the rayon thread because it's shiny. So it just looks fun. But the other thing that you can do as well is you can use like 30 weight thread. That's a little bit heavier. And so it's going to give a little bit more texture. It's going to pop on your fabric a little bit more. And I'll show you a sample in a little bit where I use some of those. So those are fun as well. They are slightly heavier than your regular sewing thread. So look in your stores for a 30 weight thread because those are fun. Sometimes you'll find it in a store called Top Stitch thread that will work as well. A lot of times your jeans are sewn with Top Stitch thread or jeans thread that's a little bit thicker, and it just gives more texture and added interest, right? You can try some variegated threads. That can be really fun as well. So it's really just getting in there and having fun.
And Vanessa, someone said that looks like fun. Would it work for crazy quilting?
Absolutely, it would work for crazy quilting. And if you're on a machine that doesn't have a lot of decorative stitching capability, those utility stitches with a twin needle give a very different look. So now they look decorative. So I would absolutely use them for crazy quilting. I think that would be a fun way to do it. Now, the look of your stitch is going to change based on the size needle you're using. So I just want to show you a few here. We saw earlier what the straight stitches look like when we use different sizes. That was the first sample I had up today. But look at the difference in just a regular zigzag stitch. So this first one I'm trying to read my writing here. I did with a 2.0. So this one right here, the one that's closest together, I did with the 2.0 needle. This one is a 3.0. This one is a 4.0. And this one is a 6.0. So really get a different look depending. So you want to play a little bit, get some different size twin needles and try the different stitches with different size needles and see what you like. I oftentimes will do it, and I usually put stabilizer behind my fabric because when you're doing decorative stitches, you want stabilizer there. When I'm hemming or top stitching or doing pin tucks, then you're not using any stabilizer. But on the decorative ones, I'm using stabilizer, and I let my stabilize, I just make like a little sample swatch, and I will write what size needle I used so that I can look back at these and maybe in some other project, then I don't have to take the time to stitch them all out and see what they look like. Look at the difference on this kind of wave stitch. I mean, there's a big difference between a 2.0 and a 6.0 on what that stitch looks like. I kind of like the 3.0. I like that one a lot. So really fun things that you can do with the decorative stitches. Any questions so far?
Nothing else, I don't think.
All right. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a decorative stitch because there is a couple tricks if you're going to do some decorative stitches that we want to make sure we check so we don't break a needle. So I put under the camera some more decorative stitch ones. These are getting a little bit fancier. So these are some fancier decorative stitches. You may or may not have them on your machine. Every machine is a little bit different as to what decorative stitches they have. But you can see how fun those are. And again, you're going to get a completely different look when you use the same color of thread in both needles versus two different colors of thread. So it just kind of depends on the look that you're trying to go for. And I'm going to rethread my machine real quick with some decorative thread so it's a little bit prettier. So I'm going to let you take a look at those decorative stitches while I do that. Since I can't use my needle threader, it's a little bit more cumbersome. And again, like I said earlier, for threading, you're just following the exact same thread path. There's no difference. The only difference is you're going to go in the two different needles.
Vanessa, I have a question.
Yes.
Does it matter which needle you thread through the machine first? Do you want to do the left side and then the right? Does it really matter in
It
that
does not
regard?
really matter.
And I
It's
asked that
really,
because
I
of a
would say,
serger, right?
personal. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter at all. Just whatever. I would say it depends on if you're right-handed or left-handed is probably how you're going to thread that. I want to show you here on this sample. Look at the fun effect you get with some of these satin stitches. If you use two colors of thread, like even on this plain satin stitch, if you use two different colors of thread that are just a little bit off from each other, you almost get like a shaded effect. Do you see how that looks like it almost has a shadow to it? And that's just because I used two different colors of thread that were very similar to each other. And here you can see some that are done with the same color thread. So all of these right here had the same color in both needles. I think this would be really cute on the bottom, just of a little girl's dress or something. What a cute little scallop, right? Here you can see two different colors of thread. And again, you see some very basic stitches here, but they look really cool when we do it with the twin needle. All right, so let's come back here to the machine. Let me zoom out a little bit. We're zoomed in a little too close there.
Vanessa, I know you just threaded those needles, but there is a request that they wanted to watch you thread the machine. And so
I'll thread it when we're I'll thread it for you at the end.
okay, all right. So Barbara, we'll have to wait for her to let us watch her thread.
I am going to choose a decorative stitch. So on mine, I'm going to go to, I think it's menu 2. And I'm going to do stitch 31. So that is this stitch right here. Show you what that stitch looks like. And this again is 2 different size needles. So the effect that you get is going to be different based on the size needle that you use. But the thing that you have to be very careful of when you're doing decorative stitches, because decorative stitches have a width to them. So you've got to make sure that your width is not going to, that your needles are not going to hit the side of your foot. Now, I like to use an open toe foot. Some of the Singer machines come with that open toe foot and some do not. So it just kind of depends on which machine you have. If yours did not come with it though, you can buy the foot. You can see how that is open in the center. Let me put a piece of paper behind it so you can see it a little bit better. Of course, it's a clear foot, so it doesn't show up the greatest. But if I put my standard foot up here next to it, the standard foot has a little kind of like a bar that goes across in the middle. And you can still do your twin needles with that standard foot. I just think that the open toe foot gives you better visibility. So it's not that you can't do them with it. It's just, I like that better visibility. Okay, so I have 2 colors of thread. I have a red and a yellow. And what you want to do, I already know what I need to adjust. So, but you want to turn your hand wheel through the whole stitch cycle. So I'm just using my hand wheel and turning it. So right now it jumped all the way over to the left. And what I want to make sure is that I am not going to hit, that needle is not going to hit the foot. Okay. So I am right up close to the edge of that foot. So I cannot go any wider on my stitch. So oftentimes what you're going to need to do is adjust your stitch width. Now where that is located may be different on different machines. On my heavy duty, I have a stitch width adjustment right here on the front of my machine. Other machines, you may have a dial that you have to turn to adjust your stitch width. So if I turn my hand wheel and I see that I'm going to hit that foot with the needles, then I'm going to adjust that stitch width. I'm going to bring it down. Okay. And I'm just going to go through the cycle of that stitch one time to make sure that I am not going to break a needle. So let me just go ahead and stitch that one. And again, drop my scissors on the floor. Look how fun that is. Oh, where's my camera? I'm terrible at this. Gonna go back to this camera. It's easier. See how fun that is? And look at the effect you get with two different colors of thread. And it makes your decorative stitch wider than it would be if you did it with just one needle. So, you know, sometimes you're looking to embellish something and you really want it to be noticeable. You want it to stand out and add that texture. And maybe you're like a little dissatisfied with the decorative stitches that you have on your machine. Sometimes simply doing them with a twin needle, because it's going to give more width to them, because got two needles making that stitch, it's going to really make that stitch look more prominent. I want to show you a denim jacket that has been embellished with decorative stitches. So these were done with the twin needle. So this is on the front of the jacket. Now these are a little bit heavier weight thread so that they give it a little bit more texture. So when I've done a couple different stitches, it's really fun to just play with the stitches that you have on your machine. And then I have them in the back as well. So I just kind of mirrored a pattern. I started with one stitch down the center, and I just used my, found the center of the back of my jacket and did that stitch down. Then I chose another stitch and went on either side. And then again, just kept going, building it out towards the sides.
So Vanessa, we've got a
Go
couple
ahead.
good questions with what you're showing right there. Someone asked about, you know, how to line up another row to make it, you know, step by step by step. You know, how do you make sure that you can align things properly? And then when you answer that, I've got another question for you.
That's a great question. And it depends really on how much distance you want between your rows of stitching. So sometimes you can use the edge of your foot. I don't have this particular foot here with me, but I know Singer has a kind of like a multi-line decorative foot that's very, very wide, and it has lines on it. So the total width of the foot is almost 2 inches wide. And so that makes it, in those lines that are on it, you can do some wide spacing, really up to 1 inch to 1.5 inch spacing between your stitches, just by using that wider foot. So look for that on either at Michael's or on singer.com, because that's a great foot. And if you don't have that, then you might need to draw some lines and work your way out and do your spacing that way.
And then the other question, so Kathy's asking, if you were only to get one double needle or one twin needle, what size would you get?
That's a good question too. So it kind of depends on what you see yourself doing with it. If you see yourself doing mostly top stitching or hemming, I would probably go with a 2.5 or a 3.0. That's going to be your more universal size, I think, for top stitching and hemming. If you're doing a lot of denim things, like this is a purchased jacket that I had here, but you can see that top stitching, typical of denim, is usually pretty wide. So if you see yourself doing stuff, you know, using denim fabric or home deck weight fabric, canvas, things like that, I would probably go a little bit wider, anywhere from the 4.0 to the 6.0. If you're doing pin tucks, in that case, typically the finer or closer together is going to be better. So for that, I would do either the 1.6 or the 2.0. Part of that, when you're doing pin tucks, is also going to depend on the fabric that you're using. So if you're using something super lightweight, like batiste or organza, chiffon, something that's super light, I would do a 1.6. If you go up in the weight of your fabric a little bit, you might want to go to a 2.0. This was quilting cotton that I used on here, and I did use a 1.6 and it did just fine. But you want to test it on your fabric. So that was a good question. It really just depends on what you want to do. If you're doing a lot of decorative stitches, then I would probably start with a 2.0, because the 2.0, you're going to make the least amount of adjustments to the width of your stitch. The wider your needles are apart from each other, the more you're going to have to narrow down that stitch width. Does that make sense? I hope.
Yep, I think so. And one other quick thing Bethany just wrote as well. Do you still have that like knit sample that you had with the twin needles for the hem? Just to reiterate, because we know we love to do the twin needles on the hem, and I think you showed it right at the beginning.
I did. I threw it on the floor. Hang on, I'll be right back. So let's switch the camera there. So this is how all of your t-shirts and things like that should be hemmed to anything with stretchy fabric. If you're not doing it on a serger that has like a cover hem, then this is the best way to hem something. So if you don't have a serger that does a cover lock, I would definitely be doing all of my knit hems with a twin needle, because it allows that stretch. So if you think about even in your like top stitching of a neck on a t-shirt, if you're making t-shirts, if you use a regular straight stitch and you pull that t-shirt over your head and it stretches, all those stitches are going to pop. The twin needle isn't going to do that. And that is because it's allowing that in the back. So that's what's allowing that to, because it's almost on the back like a zigzag stitch. So that's what allows you to still have that stretch in your fabric. And again, any kind of athletic wear, jeans, things like that, that you're hemming, you're going to want that top stitch with the twin needle, because it keeps it perfect. You don't, I mean, if you've ever tried to do 2 rows of stitching and keep them evenly spaced, it's impossible. Any other questions?
I don't think so, Vanessa.
right.
I think the only thing is the people are saying terrific class, can't wait to order the twin needle. On the jacket, did you use the mirror image? So like one side to the other, but you still have to thread for us, Vanessa, that's all.
Oh, that's right. We do have to thread. Okay. So let me go back to the machine. I did not use the mirror. I'm taking a look at it again. No, none of the stitches that I used really would have required a mirror image. If you have the mirror image capability on your machine, you could certainly mirror image some of them. These particular stitches would not really have, it wouldn't have made any difference to mirror image them. So I just did rows of them. Now, if you were doing something that had like a scallop to it, you know, some of these, then yes, you might, if you were gonna, you know, you might want to mirror it to make it look the same on either side if you were doing multiple rows. So something like these, you probably would want to use a mirror image feature. All right, so let me unthread here. So I just have standard thread in the bobbin. And it really doesn't matter which one you do first. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. It doesn't matter even which one you thread first. So I'm just threading it in the normal thread path. You want to make sure that you get over that take-up lever, because that's what's going to give you problems on anything you ever do on your sewing machine, is if you don't get it through that take-up lever. So I just did one thread, and now I'll take the other one, and this one is on my upright spindle, and I'm just going right back in the same path. And then you would manually thread your needles, which I'm not going to do on camera because I have to get my head down there too close to see where I'm going. Did that help? I hope so. If you know how to thread your machine, you know how to thread for twin needles, because it's really no different.
Yep, everyone's saying thank you, Vanessa, and great class, and they're going to order some twin needles, which is fabulous. Will you
Good.
tell us about next week's class?
Next week's class is going to be really fun, so you want to sign up. Next week is all about a new Singer product that Michaels is going to be carrying called Memento. So Memento is a craft cutting machine that's 24-inch wide cut, so you can really put a big mat in there. So if any of you are doing a lot of that type of thing, the Memento is, you want to watch that demo. What it's going to be with Meredith, and Meredith will be demonstrating the Memento. But there's so much you can do on it, and it cuts fabric beautifully. So all of you have fabric, you're sewers, you've got fabric there. So tune into that class next week and see how fun that Memento is. I think you're going to love it. And have fun with twin needles. I want you all to do something with twin needles. Thanks, everybody. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Anissa, for the beautiful class. Bye, everyone.